Dan Patrick Show. When did you find out you were going to be on the cover, Colt?
Actually, I talked to my dad last night, and he said something about it. I didn't know really till this morning when I talked to John, so that's pretty crazy.
Does your dad need extra copies?
I know back home in our small town, there's not too many, I'm telling you.
Okay, but you're probably going to be signing a few of these on campus. When's the last time you signed an autograph on campus?
Yesterday, actually.
With a teacher or student?
A professor. That's crazy. After a big win like this, campus gets pretty crazy.
Okay, wait a minute. Now, how does the teacher ask you for an autograph?
Well, he waited till after class, so that made it a little bit better.
Okay, so after the class that you're in, he waited to get your autograph.
He did, and funny story, he actually said, hey, my wife is pregnant, and she actually wants to name our son Colt.
Well, why?
So I really started laughing.
Why didn't you stick with Daniel McCoy?
I don't know. I really like Colt better. I've always been called Colt ever since I was born. Actually, my brothers go by their middle name, too. I don't know why.
Well, yeah, well, especially with it being the Texas Longhorn quarterback, Colt certainly goes along with the territory there.
It does, I think. It really does.
All right. Do you believe in the Sports Illustrated cover jinx? Are you aware of that?
I don't think it's a jinx, and I'm really not a superstitious person. I think it's an honor for our program, an honor for Texas, for our team to be number one and our team to be on the cover. So
he's Colt McCoy, Texas Longhorns. They got Missouri coming up this weekend. Colt, is there more pressure on a quarterback at the University of Texas, or say at a high profile high school program in Texas?
Well, high school football is really big in Texas, especially in West Texas where I came from. But there's definitely nothing like playing quarterback at the University of Texas. The expectations are so high, and that's what you want. You play for that, and you play to be able to be a part of big games like last week and the one this week coming up. So it's really exciting around here right now.
Do you think that you're measured against quarterbacks in the Big 12, or you're measured against Vince Young?
Well, I tell you what, the Big 12 is blessed this year to have so many great quarterbacks. Week in and week out, our team's going to be facing another team, another opponent with a stud quarterback. So it's really a challenge, and it makes it really exciting every week. Well,
you didn't answer my question, Colt. You're avoiding me like the Oklahoma defense there. Are you measured against Vince Young, do you think, or other quarterbacks in the Big 12?
Well, I don't think that I can be measured up against Vince. Vince is probably the greatest quarterback that's ever played in college football. He did so many amazing things here, and he's going to continue to do that in the NFL. But just to be able to have my name mentioned in a sentence with him is pretty special, and it's an honor.
Who's the best quarterback in the Big 12?
There's so many. Who knows? We'll have to wait till the end of the season. I think that the quarterback that can lead his team to the Big 12 championship should be considered one of the best.
There was an LSU player last week who said he was going to try to take out Tim Tebow if he had a clear shot. Is it a foregone conclusion in your mind that any game you go into, you realize, without somebody saying it, the defense would like to knock you out of the game?
Most definitely. I really can't believe that somebody said that about Tim. I know that had to fire Tim up. If somebody said that, to anybody, I think that's got to be a little bit of extra motivation. But
if somebody on Missouri said that this week, you know what? If we got a clean shot, we're taking Colt McCoy out of this game. How would you react to that?
Well, I think that's everybody's goal. I think that for a defense to be able to get a good lick or a good shot on the other quarterback is probably their goal every week. So I know that going into every football game. He's
Colt McCoy. What's going on in the background there?
I'm in the training room here, so there's a lot of guys in here getting some treatment.
What are you having them look at or tend to on your body?
Oh, my body's great. I'm healthy. I feel good. And
wait! You just said your body's great?
It feels really good.
Okay.
I'm in good shape, so I'm actually just doing a little bit of shoulder rehab, just some rubber bands and things like that.
All right. We're talking to Colt McCoy. He's got Missouri coming up this weekend, joining us on the Dan Patrick Show. What do you think of the BCS?
I think that it's a great system. I think it really doesn't matter till the end to see who's number one. And that's the thing with us right now. Being number one is great. We're very happy, but we know that to be number one in the end is the most important thing.
But would you rather beat Oklahoma or be number one?
Both. I would love to do both.
Well, you did that, but if I said you have to choose that you can beat Oklahoma or you can be number one in the country.
Right. I would say beat Oklahoma because of so many different reasons. That's a Big 12 South game. We have to win that game to get to the Big 12 championship, and that's our goal every year is to beat OU. So,
when you're in the NFL next year, are you still going to follow the Texas Longhorns?
Hey, I have one more year.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. That may have seemed like a trick question there, Colt. My bad.
Yeah.
Are you staying for your senior year?
Of course. Not very many guys have the opportunity to start at UT for 4 years.
Okay.
It's really a blessing.
All right, you already told Mac Brown that, Coach, don't worry about your quarterback next year. I'll be here.
Hey, we still have a long season.
No wonder Oklahoma didn't get a good hit on you. You're good at scrambling, man.
Just sometimes Coach Brown says use your feet and make a play. I do what I can.
But how much of your job is morale, Colt? With your team, it looked like Oklahoma had a chance to widen their lead and maybe blow that wide open. When you're trying to get your guys fired, your job is to quarterback, but how much of your job is also to be that vocal leader?
Well, I think it is really important for a quarterback to be that guy. And every time I came off the sidelines, they kept getting, a 11-point lead a couple times, and I just came back to the sideline and said, hey, keep your head up. It's one play at a time. We're going to eventually do some good things. Just keep fighting, hang in there. The defense is going to give us some stops, and believe. Give credit to them. We were resilient. We had a lot of heart, and we never gave up. And I think that shows the mark of a great team. Do
you have any clothes in your wardrobe that would resemble other teams in the Big 12?
Any clothes in my wardrobe?
Do you have Sooner red? Do you have anything Texas Tech-wise? Are you conscious of what you're wearing because of other school colors?
Yeah, I usually wear gray or white. Because Coach Brown, anytime I wear red, Coach Brown kind of says, "What are you doing wearing red?" I had some old high school T-shirts that we were red in high school. We were straight red and white. When I wear those up here, they're like, "What are you doing? Isn't that what you're doing?" So sometimes I am conscious about it. I got to wear orange or gray or white because those are kind of neutral colors.
By the way, I wore Texas orange for this interview, just to let you know.
There you go. I like that.
Yeah.
Make sure it's Texas orange. It can't be just regular orange. It's got to be burnt orange.
Well, I don't know. Is this Oklahoma State or Oh man, I'm sorry, Colt. I may have worn.
So you're wearing bright orange then?
Well, I don't know if this is burnt orange. You know what? I'm gonna burn this. I'll burn the orange. So yeah, it'll be Texas orange. Hey, good luck against Missouri, and congratulations on being on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
Thank you.
All right, that's Colt McCoy. No, I don't like that sound effect.
You don't like that one?
No, because you're the one that, whenever we would talk about Colt McCoy, you're the one who'd always go.
Sounds like there should be gunshots after it.
Well, no, there has to be a few of them.
It's like 2 or 3.
No, I don't like that.
Oh, I love it.
That kid's smoother than some politicians I listen to.
Well, he was. And Paulie came up with a trick question. He goes, yeah, why don't you say, are you going to follow the Longhorns when you're in the NFL next year?
That's sneaky right there.
Yeah, very, very sneaky.